Hello and welcome to Rural Trader TV. I'm here today in Rotorua in the very smart offices of Duncan Realty with Alan Duncan, co-founder and director of Duncan Realty. Good afternoon, Alan. Good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you again too.
What for you are the main reasons behind the stagnation that we currently see in the rural property market?
Well, up before the recession hit us, everything was going on quite well. Fonterra was paying out well. Money was very easy to get, of course. But since then, money's been very hard. The payout came back, and a lot of farmers have got quite stressed out there, especially when the pay was low. But it has lifted, but I think it's going to take us probably another 18 months before we see a lot of lending. At the moment, we've got a lot of farms that are coming on the market, but the price level has come right back probably from 6 years ago. So that's going to take a while to come right.
Yeah. Anything you see on the horizon that you pick might be in a position to reignite the market?
With the payout being as it is now, which is very positive, that's going to help a lot of repayment for the dairy farmers. But I still think it's going to take at least 18 months. And I think after that, one thing, the banks are going to have to allow a little more borrowing perhaps, and I'm pretty sure that will get the economy going again, especially in the dairy farm side of it.
Obviously everyone connected with the rural property market is hurting to some extent at the moment. How's your team in particular coped?
Oh, we've been affected as well. I mean, sales are definitely right down. And in our particular area, our land values probably come back 25 to 30%, and that's made a huge impact to a lot of dairy farmers. And of course, as a sales team, the sale numbers have come right back, of course. But we're a little bit lucky. We've got experience of 17 years, for myself anyway, and we've relied on a lot of old clients that have grown their business in the last 17 years, and probably just sick of borrowing the debt level, and so we're selling off excess farms for them.
What is the current scenario in your home patch here in the Rotorua region? What's influencing the market?
There's still investors out there, we're finding. We had 5 good sales last year, but surprisingly there were no dairy farmers. They were investors, business people. And we feel we've got our price of farms at a level where it is getting attraction from the business investor. Dairy
properties certainly seem to have been for some time the biggest single influence in the market in terms of assigning values to rural property. And you, as a dairy specialist, what are your views on whether that's going to change or not in the short to medium term future? You see dairy properties continuing their influence over the rural property values?
Oh, definitely. I think, and it's not too far away. There's a huge demand for our dairy products overseas. There are a lot of countries out there that can't afford our product, but that'll come right. And I think dairy is going to be very strong for the future, and certainly a good investment for the future for people of New Zealand.
And finally, Alan, what is the key to successfully guiding a premium real estate company through these wild highs and lows of the rural property market?
Well, it's not easy, but in our case, we've had to be very careful on our costs overhead. But the main thing is that over 17 years, I've struck up a very good relationship with our vendors and purchasers, of course, and we feel that we do know the market, and it's actually worked well for us. But nothing's easy.
Very good, Alan. Well, thank you very much, and best of luck for the rest of the season.
Thanks very much. Okay.